Once upon a time in America, two powerful men stood at the top of their worlds. One was Donald Trump, the bold and loud former president who always spoke his mind. The other was Elon Musk, the genius businessman who built rockets, electric cars, and even dreamed of living on Mars. For a while, they walked the same path. When Trump was president, Elon helped him with big ideas. Elon led a department called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, a name he loved because of his favorite cryptocurrency. They were not close friends, but they respected each other. Trump liked Elon's brain and money. Elon liked Trump's boldness and power. But as time passed, things started to change. It all started with a big decision in the year 2025. Trump, running for president again, brought a new idea to Congress. He called it, One Big, Beautiful Bill. It was meant to fix taxes, increase spending, and help people all at once. But Elon saw danger. He looked at the numbers and shook his head. He believed this bill would add too much debt and break the economy. No, he said in a long post on X, formerly Twitter. This is not smart. It will bankrupt the country. At first, Trump didn't respond. But behind the scenes, he was angry. Very angry. How dare he? Trump shouted to his team. He's trying to embarrass me. Elon Musk didn't stop. He spoke louder. He used his platform on X, where millions followed him. He posted long messages, charts, and videos, explaining how the bill would cause harm. He even ran a poll on X, asking the people if America needed a new political party. To his surprise, over 70% said yes. That day, he made a big decision. I am starting the America Party, Elon declared. Not left. Not right. Just smart. People around the world were shocked. Was Elon really trying to fight Trump? Yes, he was. And he was just getting started. Trump didn't wait long. On Truth Social, his favorite place to speak, he posted. Elon has gone totally off the rails. His America Party is a train wreck. Nobody will follow him. He laughed at Elon's poll. Internet polls. That's not politics. But deep inside, Trump was worried. Elon was rich, powerful, and had millions of fans. So Trump made a new move. He created a new super PAC, a group with lots of money, to fight back. He named it FSD PAC, mocking Elon's self-driving car software. Let's make it clear, Trump told his team. We destroy anyone Elon supports. The media loved it. Every channel talked about Elon versus Trump. On CNN, they said Elon was starting a revolution. On Fox News, they warned Elon was betraying the Republican Party. On YouTube, podcasts, and blogs, people picked sides. Elon wasn't silent. He kept posting on X. This isn't about me. It's about the future of America. We need leaders who use logic, not drama. He also began planning to run candidates in Congress under the America Party. These candidates would challenge both Democrats and Republicans. Meanwhile, Trump called Elon's party a gift to China. Elon wants to play games, Trump said in a rally. But I built this country. I made it great once. And I'll do it again, without him. The FSD PAC launched attack ads online. They mocked Elon's old tweets. They blamed him for bad Tesla cars and failed SpaceX rockets. They said, "Do you really want this guy making decisions for your children?" But Elon responded cleverly. He posted an AI-made video where robots explained politics in simple words, making fun of Trump's big beautiful bill. The video went viral. People started saying, Elon makes more sense than Trump. It scared the Trump team. We need to shut him down, Trump said. Or we lose. In private meetings, Republican leaders argued. Some said, Trump is right. Elon is dangerous. Others said, maybe Elon is telling the truth. That bill is too risky. Meanwhile, Elon invited independent thinkers, tech leaders, and young voters to secret meetings. He asked them to join the America Party. He said, let's change the system. Let's stop choosing the lesser evil. And slowly, quietly, people began to listen. Elon and Trump were now full enemies. Trump began mocking Elon in every speech. He's not even American-born. His rocket blew up. He's trying to cancel me with code. Elon didn't reply with anger. He posted one simple message. We don't need to fight with words. We will speak with action, and votes. He promised to support 20 new candidates who would refuse to vote for the big bill. Trump, now furious, even joked, maybe we should deport Elon. On X, hashtags began to trend. Hashtag America Party. Hashtag Elon versus Trump. Hashtag Stop the Bill. Young voters, tech workers, small business owners, many began to shift their support toward Elon's vision. Some still loved Trump. They cheered for him at rallies and defended him online. But for the first time, his power did not feel unstoppable. People were listening to Elon. And Trump knew it. By mid-2025, the country was watching closely. Would Elon actually run for president? Would the America Party win seats? Would Trump's bill pass? At one final press conference, Elon stood on a small stage in Texas. He looked into the cameras and said, I don't want to be a politician. But I can't watch the country fall apart. If no one else steps up, I will. Reporters asked, so will you run? Elon smiled. And said, let's just say, I'm not backing down. As summer rolled on, America felt divided. In small towns, people gathered at diners and coffee shops, talking about two names, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Some still wore red MAGA hats and believed Trump was the only leader who could save the country. But others, especially the younger generation, began wearing simple shirts that read, Think different. Vote smart. America Party. The storm was growing. Elon Musk, usually busy with rockets and robots, was now fully focused on fixing American politics. He wasn't doing it for fame, he already had that. He was doing it because, in his words, if the smartest people stay silent, the loudest will ruin everything. Trump wasn't backing down. He knew how to fight, and he had something Elon didn't, a huge army of loyal voters. At every rally, Trump shouted, "Elon is a billionaire crybaby who got mad when we cut his EV subsidies. That's the truth." He laughed at Elon's America Party. He's got a party of tweets, not people. But behind closed doors, Trump wasn't laughing. Secret reports showed something scary. In 3 key states, Elon-backed candidates were climbing fast. Many independent voters were saying, "We're tired of both parties." Even some Republicans whispered, Elon might be right. Trump called his top advisors. "We need to crush this guy now. Or we lose in 2026. On a warm evening in Austin, Texas, thousands gathered under the open sky. It was the first major rally for the America Party. There was no loud music. No shouting. No red hats. Just one man in a plain black t-shirt walking to a small stage, Elon Musk. He looked nervous, but focused. He didn't scream. He spoke like he was teaching, not preaching. "This isn't about left or right. It's about what works and what doesn't. I'm not here to win your love. I'm here to earn your trust." People listened. Really listened. And when he finished, they gave him a standing ovation that lasted for 5 full minutes. Trump's team launched a full-blown attack. They bought ads everywhere. Elon supports open borders. Elon wants to replace your jobs with robots. Elon is working with China. They even aired a fake documentary showing Elon as a villain planning to control the world with chips in people's brains. But Elon didn't panic. Instead, he released a simple reply video titled, "Let's stick to the facts." In the video, he calmly explained what he believed. Smaller government. Smarter spending. Technology to improve lives, not control them. The video spread like wildfire. Even people who didn't agree with him said, "At least he sounds honest." Then came the big event, the congressional primary elections of 2026. This was the test. Could Elon's America Party really win? Everyone waited. When the results came in, the world was stunned. In 7 districts, America Party candidates had beaten Trump-backed Republicans. In 2 states, they had forced runoffs. In California, a former tech worker supported by Elon beat a longtime Democrat. Trump went on Truth Social and screamed, "Rigged election. Fake votes. Deep state." But even many of his supporters didn't buy it this time. The truth was clear. Elon's ideas were winning hearts. Behind the scenes, things got even more tense. Elon's companies were suddenly facing government audits. His friends were being called to testify before Congress. Some of his businesses lost federal contracts. It was clear. Trump was using every tool he had to fight back. But Elon expected it. He stayed calm and quiet. He posted only one thing during those weeks. If you shine a light in the dark, don't be surprised when the shadows fight back. Then, something amazing happened. A group of political leaders invited Elon Musk and Donald Trump to a public debate. At first, no one thought it would happen. But Trump, always ready for a show, agreed. And Elon, never one to back down from a challenge, also said yes. The debate was set. And the world watched. It was broadcast in over 80 countries, and more than 100 million people tuned in. Trump came in loud, confident, pointing fingers, making jokes. Elon came in quiet, serious, full of numbers and facts. They clashed hard. Trump: you want to destroy America with math and machines. Elon: you want to destroy it with pride and poor planning. Some called it a draw. But many said, Elon looked like the adult in the room. After the debate, something shifted. People across the country started small groups called logic circles, local meetups where they discussed real problems and practical solutions. Elon didn't ask them to. They just did it. They said, "We're tired of fear. We're tired of noise. We want ideas, not insults." The America Party wasn't just growing. It was becoming a movement. Then came the surprise. Trump sent Elon a private message. It read, "Let's meet. One time. Just us." Elon agreed. They met at a secret location in Florida, with no cameras, no press. What they said will never be fully known. But what came out afterward shocked everyone. Elon walked out, looked into the cameras, and said, "I will not run for president. Not yet. But the America Party will continue." He smiled and added, "And we're just getting started." Trump thought Elon would disappear. But he didn't. Elon returned to his companies, but left behind a powerful new voice in politics. The America Party grew stronger. In 2026, they won 21 seats in Congress. They didn't win everything. But they won enough to block Trump's big beautiful bill. The bill was dead. And America had changed. Trump remained powerful, but no longer unchallenged. Elon wasn't a president. But he was a leader. A quiet one. A logical one. And for millions of people, that was enough. Years later, someone asked Elon Musk in an interview, "Do you regret fighting Trump?" He smiled and said, "No. Sometimes, to fix the system, you have to challenge the king. Not to take his crown, but to remind him that he serves the people."